Several balloons with human heads suddenly came down from the sky. Two of the girls were caught by the balloons when they couldn't dodge, and the weird thing is that the balloon's appearance was exactly the same as the person they were hanging. The remaining two girls immediately fled to a small place. The human head balloon naturally chased after them, although the balloon couldn't get in, but the rope could get in. Luckily, it wasn't long enough, but the rope seemed to be able to extend. The girls were desperate, but just then, a window opened. The man saw this horrible scene and immediately took out a bow and arrow from his home. The arrow directly pierced one of the balloons. The balloon with the human head began to leak and screamed in agony. The girl thought she was saved and looked at her companion, but she too began to leak air, and her whole body quickly shriveled up. The girl was so frightened that she started to run for her life. Meanwhile, balloons of human heads are floating in the sky over Japan, and the news is reporting the incident. Among the densely packed human head balloons, the balloon with the same appearance as the host floated towards the host. The government is urging people not to leave their homes. If they have to leave their homes, they must drive, and when dealing with these balloons, you must not burn them or harm them in any way. If the balloon breaks or burns, the person with the same face will suffer the same fate. However, Kazuko's father was a workaholic and said he had some work to finish today, so he left the house against his family's advice. The father put his hands on his neck and sprinted with all his might, but the balloon could not let his prey go. The rope was wrapped around his father. Eventually, the father was suspended in midair. The family of 4 is now down to 3, but staying at home was not an option. Sooner or later, they would starve to death, so the younger brother suggested that he go out to get some food. He was confident that he could avoid the ropes. He also took an umbrella with him. Unsurprisingly, head balloons floated towards the younger brother.